Get ready to embark on an electrifying adventure as we unveil the hidden stories behind Africa's 54 captivating flags. From the majestic lion on the flag of Ethiopia to the soaring eagle on Nigeria's emblem, each flag is a window into the soul of a nation. We'll take you on a whirlwind tour across the continent, diving into the vibrant colors, intricate patterns, and powerful symbols that define these flags. Join us as we celebrate the unity, diversity, and indomitable spirit of Africa, one flag at a time. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because this thrilling flag exploration is not to be missed. Algeria. The Algerian flag features red symbolizing the bloodshed during the fight for independence, white representing purity, and green representing Islam. Angola. Angola's flag includes red to symbolize the struggle for independence, black representing Africa, and yellow symbolizing the country's wealth. Benin. Benin's flag consists of yellow representing wealth, green symbolizing hope, and red representing courage. Botswana. Botswana's flag features blue symbolizing water, black representing the African people, and white representing unity. Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso's flag includes red representing revolution, green symbolizing agriculture, and yellow symbolizing the country's resources. Burundi. The flag of Burundi consists of 3 horizontal stripes. The red stripe represents the struggle for independence and the sacrifice made by the people. The white stripe symbolizes peace and the desire for harmony among its diverse population. The green stripe represents hope and optimism for a prosperous future. Cabo Verde. The Cabo Verde flag features 3 horizontal stripes. The blue stripe symbolizes the vast surrounding sea, a source of livelihood and connection to the world. The white stripe represents peace and unity among the diverse Cabo Verdean people. The red stripe represents the collective effort and determination of the nation. Cameroon. The flag of Cameroon consists of 3 vertical stripes. The green stripe represents hope as well as the country's agricultural wealth. The red stripe symbolizes unity and the determination of the Cameroonian people. The yellow stripe represents sunshine and the bright future ahead. Central African Republic. The flag of the Central African Republic features 4 horizontal stripes. The blue stripe represents peace and stability. The white stripe symbolizes the dignity and purity of the Central African people. The green stripe represents hope for a prosperous future, while the yellow stripe represents the abundant natural resources of the country. Chad. The flag of Chad consists of 3 vertical stripes. The blue stripe represents the sky and hope for a brighter future. The yellow stripe symbolizes the abundant sunshine that Chad receives. The red stripe represents the courage and unity of the Chadian people in their pursuit of progress and development. Comoros. The flag of Comoros features 4 horizontal stripes. The blue stripe represents the surrounding sea and the Comorian connection to other nations. The yellow stripe symbolizes the abundant sunshine and optimism of the Comorian people. The green stripe represents the Islamic faith, which is deeply rooted in the culture and daily life of Comoros. Democratic Republic of the Congo. The flag of the Democratic Republic of the Congo consists of a sky blue field with a yellow star in the upper left corner. The blue color represents peace and stability, while the yellow symbolizes the country's wealth and potential. The star represents the radiant future of the Congo, as well as its guiding principles of freedom, justice, and unity. Republic of the Congo. The flag of the Republic of the Congo features a diagonal stripe with a yellow upper portion and a green lower portion. The green stripe represents the country's rich agricultural resources and its potential for growth and development. The yellow stripe symbolizes the sun, representing the bright future of the Congolese people and their optimism. Djibouti. The Djibouti flag consists of 2 horizontal stripes. The light blue stripe represents the surrounding sea, symbolizing the country's strategic location and its importance as a trade hub. The green stripe represents peace and prosperity, while the white star in the center signifies unity and harmony among the diverse ethnic groups of Djibouti. Egypt. The flag of Egypt features 3 horizontal stripes. The red stripe represents the period of revolution and the sacrifices made for independence. The white stripe symbolizes purity, peace, and the hope for a better future. The black stripe represents the struggles and hardships faced by the Egyptian people, as well as the sovereignty and power of the nation. Equatorial Guinea. The flag of Equatorial Guinea consists of 3 horizontal stripes. The green stripe represents the lush vegetation and agricultural resources of the country. The white stripe symbolizes peace and harmony among the diverse ethnic groups of Equatorial Guinea. The red stripe represents the unity and determination of the people to strive for a prosperous future. Eritrea. The red color represents the struggle for independence, symbolizing the sacrifices made during the liberation. Green represents the nation's reliance on agriculture, highlighting the importance of farming. Blue represents the sea, symbolizing Eritrea's coastal location and its connection to maritime resources and trade. Eswatini. Blue represents peace and stability, signifying the peaceful nature of the nation. Yellow represents the country's abundant natural resources, including minerals and agricultural wealth. Red represents valor, symbolizing the bravery and courage of the Swazi people. Ethiopia. Green represents hope, reflecting the country's aspirations for a prosperous future. Yellow represents the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, which plays a significant role in the nation's culture and history. Red represents valor and sacrifice, symbolizing the bloodshed during Ethiopia's fight for independence and defense of its sovereignty. Gabon. Green represents the country's lush forests and the abundant vegetation. Yellow represents the equator, as Gabon lies close to this geographical line. Blue represents the surrounding oceans and water bodies, highlighting Gabon's coastal location and marine resources. Gambia. Red represents the sun, symbolizing the energy, vitality, and warmth of the Gambian people. Blue represents the Gambia River, which is central to the country's geography and plays a crucial role in its economy and livelihoods. Green represents the land, symbolizing the agricultural resources and natural beauty of Gambia. Ghana. Red symbolizes the bloodshed and sacrifices made during the struggle for independence. Yellow represents the nation's abundant wealth and resources. Green represents the fertile land and agriculture, symbolizing the country's natural resources and potential for growth and prosperity. Guinea. Red symbolizes the revolutionary spirit and the bloodshed during the fight for independence. Yellow represents the sunshine, symbolizing hope, optimism, and the bright future of the Guinean people. Guinea-Bissau. Yellow represents the abundant sunshine, signifying the hope, optimism, and bright future of Guinea-Bissau. Red represents the struggle for independence and the sacrifices made during the liberation. Green symbolizes agriculture, highlighting the importance of farming and natural resources in the country. Ivory Coast. Orange represents the sacrifice and hard work of the Ivorian people. White represents peace, unity, and stability. Green represents hope and the nation's agricultural potential. Kenya. Black represents the African people and their collective struggles and achievements. Red symbolizes the bloodshed and sacrifices made during Kenya's fight for independence. Green represents the fertile land and agriculture, highlighting Kenya's natural resources and potential for growth. Lesotho. Blue represents the sky, symbolizing peace, stability, and freedom. White represents peace, unity, and harmony among the Basotho people. Green represents the land and agriculture, signifying the country's natural resources and livelihoods. Liberia. Red represents courage, resilience, and determination of the Liberian people. White represents purity, symbolizing the quest for integrity and harmony. Blue represents loyalty and steadfastness, highlighting the commitment to the nation and its progress. Libya. Red symbolizes the revolutionary spirit and the sacrifices made during the struggle for freedom. Black represents the memory of the dark colonial past and the struggles faced by the Libyan people. Green represents Islam, highlighting the nation's religious heritage. Madagascar. White represents purity, innocence, and the diversity of the Malagasy people. Red symbolizes courage and bravery, signifying the historic fight for independence. Green represents hope, growth, and the country's lush landscapes. Malawi. Black represents the Malawian people, their African heritage, and the cultural identity. Red symbolizes the struggle for independence and the sacrifices made during that period. Green represents agriculture, highlighting the country's reliance on farming and natural resources. Mali. Green represents agriculture, symbolizing the importance of farming and natural resources. Yellow represents the country's mineral wealth and resources. Mauritania. Green represents Islam, the predominant religion in Mauritania. Gold represents the country's abundant mineral resources, particularly copper and iron ore. Mauritius. Red symbolizes the struggle for independence and the bloodshed of the Mauritian people. Blue represents the Indian Ocean, which surrounds the island nation. Yellow represents the light of independence and the optimism for a bright future. Morocco. Red represents the dynasty of the ruling royal family, symbolizing sovereignty and strength. Green represents Islam, the predominant religion in Morocco, and its importance in the country's culture and traditions. Mozambique. The green color represents the importance of agriculture in the country's economy. Black symbolizes the African continent and the unity of its people. Yellow represents Mozambique's rich mineral resources. Namibia. The red color signifies the sacrifices made during the struggle for independence. White represents peace and unity among the diverse ethnic groups. Green symbolizes the country's vast land and agricultural potential. Niger. The orange color represents the Sahara Desert, which covers a significant portion of Niger's territory. White symbolizes purity and peace, while green represents agriculture, a vital sector in the country's economy. Nigeria. The green color represents the country's fertile land and agricultural wealth. White symbolizes peace and unity among Nigeria's diverse population. Rwanda. Blue represents peace and stability after the dark times of the country's history. Yellow symbolizes economic development and hope for a prosperous future. Green represents the country's determination to rebuild and move forward. São Tomé and Príncipe. Green signifies the importance of agriculture, particularly cocoa, in the country's economy. Yellow represents the cocoa beans and other valuable resources. Red symbolizes the struggle for independence and freedom. Senegal. Green represents Islam, the predominant religion in Senegal. Yellow symbolizes the country's wealth and prosperity. Seychelles. Blue represents the surrounding sea, vital to Seychelles' economy and natural beauty. Yellow signifies the abundant sunshine, while red represents the vibrant people and their energy. Sierra Leone. Green symbolizes the country's rich agricultural resources. White represents unity among Sierra Leone's diverse ethnic groups. Blue signifies peace and stability. Somalia. Blue represents peace and stability, as well as the Indian Ocean that surrounds Somalia. White symbolizes unity among the Somali people. Red signifies the bloodshed and sacrifices made during the struggle for independence. South Africa. The red color represents the sacrifices and bloodshed during the fight against apartheid. Blue symbolizes the open skies and vast potential of the country. Green represents the land and natural resources. South Sudan. Black represents the struggle for freedom and independence. Red symbolizes the bloodshed and sacrifices made during the fight for self-determination. Green signifies the fertile land and agricultural resources. Sudan. Red symbolizes the struggle for independence from colonial rule. White represents peace and unity among Sudan's diverse population. Black symbolizes the Sufi sect of Islam, which has a significant presence in the country. Tanzania. Green represents the country's fertile land and agricultural resources. Yellow symbolizes Tanzania's abundant mineral wealth. Black signifies the African people and their unity. Togo. Green symbolizes hope and optimism for a better future. Yellow represents Togo's valuable mineral resources. Red symbolizes loyalty and the determination of the Togolese people. Tunisia. The red color represents the struggle for independence and the sacrifices made by Tunisians. The white circle symbolizes peace and purity. The red crescent and star on the flag are traditional symbols of Islam, reflecting the nation's predominant religion. Uganda. The black color represents the African people, while yellow symbolizes the abundant sunshine in Uganda. Red signifies the courage and determination of the people. The gray-crowned crane, depicted in the center, is the national bird and represents pride, elegance, and resilience. It serves as a reminder of Uganda's rich wildlife and the importance of conservation. Zambia. The green color represents the country's abundant natural resources and agriculture. The orange symbolizes the mineral wealth of Zambia, particularly copper. The black stripe represents the people of Zambia, while the red symbolizes the country's struggle for independence. The eagle in flight on the flag represents the nation's aspirations for freedom and the ability to rise above challenges. Zimbabwe. The green color represents the agricultural wealth and the natural resources of the country. Yellow symbolizes the nation's mineral wealth, particularly gold. Red stands for the bloodshed during the liberation struggle. The black stripe represents the African majority, and white represents peace. The bird, a Zimbabwean soapstone sculpture called the Great Zimbabwe Bird, represents the history and heritage of the nation, specifically the ruins of Great Zimbabwe. It symbolizes unity, freedom, and pride. Thanks for watching. In this video, we covered all 54 countries in Africa and the meaning behind their flags. From Algeria to Zimbabwe, we explored the rich diversity and symbolism represented in each flag. Discover the vibrant colors, unique patterns, and historical significance that make Africa's flags truly special. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content. Stay curious, stay connected.